module. Now in this module, we're going to be creating a vision of your future. Some of you will be looking at the future 5 years from now. Others of you will want to work with a vision 10 years from now. Whatever you choose, you're going to have to stick with it because we are going to realize that vision. That is eventually going to happen in your life. And we're going to be using in this ALKISTIS a lot of visuals. We're going to be catalyzing your imagination, your creative centers, the right side of your brain to actually create a scenario. It has often been said that our life is like a movie. We are starring in our own movie, we are also directing our movie, and we're also the audience watching our movie and enjoying the movie too. So in this case, you're going to start writing a script for how you want your life to be at that future time. And you're going to be writing it as if it's in the present moment. So if you've moved, for example, to New York, you're going to say, I'm in New York. I'm living in Manhattan or whatever area you want. I'm living on the 3rd floor. I'm living with my life partner or my companion or none at all. I'm living with my dog. Then you proceed, I'm doing this as an occupation. This is what I'm spending my time with. Occupation, profession. If you've retired, fine, just say what you're occupied with. What are the things you do? Whatever it is, you're just going to be speaking in this present continuous. And I want you to bring it alive. Bring it alive. What are the sights you see when you wake up in the morning? What are the things you do throughout the day? What are the type of things you hear? What are people telling you? Are they saying congratulations? Are they complimenting you on something? Are they asking you questions? What are the sounds, the sights? What are the things you can touch? Are you on your favorite chair? Are you pulling the strings of the sails on your sailboat? Use all senses in this beautiful scenario that you are creating. You're a script writer, you're writing away, and it doesn't have to be in complete sentences. Just jot down ideas. As long as it brings alive the experience you want. And if you're not sure about where you want to be, you may want to try 2 or 3 scenarios. So one scenario is that you didn't move anywhere at all. You stayed right here. Things have changed. How have they changed? The other scenarios we said is you moved to New York. You did this and this. So I want you to play around, if you're not sure that is, with 1, 2, or 3 scenarios. Not more than 3 scenarios, that means that you haven't given it enough thought. I want you to run your scenario or scenarios through the 3 filters of the ALKISTIS method. Ethos, pathos, logos. So the first thing is you have to look at, does this scenario, is it aligned with my ethos, with who I am? And by now, your personal mission statement. Okay, if you haven't done the personal mission statement, please go back to the module on personal mission statement, because your scenario has to be aligned with your personal mission statement. That includes your values, your integrity, your credibility, who you are, who you want to be. Remember, to thy own self be true. Does this personal mission statement help you to become the person you want to be? Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, said that really our life, our true life's work, is becoming the person we want to be. This is what he called our opus. Aristotle called it our telos. In any case, your life scenario has to really be aligned with who you want to become. Pathos. Let's look at the filter of pathos. What is your why? Have you really clarified in your heart and in your soul that you have a big why? Some people say that if your why doesn't make you cry, then it's not big enough. So there really has to be feeling because an emotion, because if there is no emotion, there is no motion, there is no action. So really be sure with yourself that you want this more than anything else. Pathos also means addressing your fears, your insecurities. Pass them through logos. Make sure you're not exaggerating, that you haven't somehow skewed reality. And lastly, we go through the filter of logos. Logos is going to be your reality check. Is this realistic? Can you create a plan, steps, major milestones leading to that? Does the whole scenario make sense? Do you have a reality check, or are you just fantasizing? When we talk about reality check, we're also talking about finances. Really, does it make sense? Are you going to be able to make the budget in such a way that it will happen and you're not going to be left hanging? And logos will also help us create the strategy with the major milestones on the way. So as I said, either you're going to pass that one scenario through, or you're going to test 2 scenarios and see which one comes out. So now once you've passed it through the filter of ethos, pathos, logos, we can get now creative. Some of you will want to make a collage. Collage is where you stick various photographs on a big poster, photographs of yourself in that scene. It's like a storyboard. You know, filmmakers have storyboard. You want to picture what you look like. So if you're going to be 20 kilos less, you're going to have a slim picture of yourself, a picture photoshopped of yourself, and stick it. If it says in your scenario that you've gone to live in New York, you need to put a picture of yourself in New York, copy paste, either your own skills or hire someone. You can hire someone on Fiverr for only $5 to make this beautiful collage for you. Some of you will want to make a slideshow, all right? You can put music to the slideshow. The music that you're going to choose for the slideshow is very important. It should inspire you. It should put you in that state. Some of you are going to up the game and make an actual video of yourself in that future scenario. You know, here you might have to hire someone. You're going to make a video of yourself walking or jogging through New York. And what's going to happen with this video, this mind movie as it's called, you're going to be playing it regularly. It's like watching an advertisement of your future life. It's like visiting your future life. And really, this is going to give you a lot of power. It's going to empower you. I'll give you a personal example. I used to be very afraid of speaking in front of an audience, like most people are. But I knew that I wanted to speak in front of a big audience. Maybe a couple of thousand was my goal. Many years ago, I created a vision of myself standing in front of a group. It was an empty room. But I added the film footage that I'm speaking to a whole stadium of about 5,000 people. So I kept watching this video on a regular basis, me speaking in front of this huge audience, me speaking in front of the huge audience, getting a powerful reception back. So I began to believe that I could actually do it. You began to say, yeah, that could be me. I could do it. Once you can visualize it, it just creates less inner resistance to the steps leading towards it. It's almost like your goal is to go to the top of Mount Everest, but if you have seen yourself doing it, the going up will be a lot more. If you can't visualize it, you can't picture yourself. If you can't picture yourself doing it, it will create more blocks than needed. Whereas if you've already been to the mountaintop, you're like, it's all right, I'm just walking through the steps now to get up here. A lot of Olympic champions use this method. They view themselves winning the gold medal at the Olympics. They view themselves breaking their own record. really they use a lot of this video minder. A lot of athletes use it, salespeople, CEOs, business people, all kinds of creative people use it. And it has changed my life, and it's fun too. It's actually a very fun and creative activity. So for any more instructions, you can just refer to the worksheet, the PDF, and I would really encourage you to send these videos to me. Send it on our group page, our private Facebook group page, which only people on the ALKISTIS Method online course can see, people like yourself, private group, and share the video. And it really does something when you share that video with other people. So be very careful, word of major caution, don't share your big dreams with people who are not ready to receive them. That's why we offer this private Facebook group, so you can get feedback and words of encouragement from the rest of the people doing this course. All right, have fun with that, and I look forward to seeing some of your videos. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the last module, module number 6.